Good morning, and here we are on day 2 of our Singapore Odyssey, and we're heading out. We've had a really good sleep. I can't believe how well we slept last night, almost to the point where I think I would have overslept. Anyway, we're on our way out now for some breakfast, and we saw this like Singapore toast type place, don't we? And just down here we're hoping, and that's where we're going to go. Apparently it's like a traditional sort of staple of Singapore, so that's what we're going to head for. And yesterday we were looking for 7-Eleven shops. Now I'm seeing them on the corners everywhere. There's one over there. Bit typical, I'd imagine, because you know, it's like everything in it. When you want something, you can never find it, and then when you don't want it, you'll see them everywhere.
We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures.
So this is the place we're going to go. Toast Box. We'll have a look at it in there, and I'm just going to go for the standard, typical sort of stuff and see what it's like. Now we believe Kaya toast is the traditional one, and when you look on, the traditional toast set, $6.20. So that's what I'm gonna try. So V's gone up and got our order, and we get this like little bleeper. As you can hear next door, that's what signifies your toast is ready. We've got 2 black coffees and some Kaya toast coming. Right, they've served up the toast and eggs and like a toast sandwich, I suppose it is, isn't it? There's nothing in it. A toast sandwich and some boiled eggs. So I don't think there's anything else in it.
Butter and Kaya.
Butter and Kaya.
Quite sure the taste now.
Okay, let's have a taste. It's sort of got a sweet peanut buttery taste to it. No, it's not peanut butter, but it's got that sort of taste to it. That's all right. Anyway, I'll grab me breakfast, and I'll see you in a little. Well, I finished that food, and I can honestly say that I think I found something I genuinely really like. That Kaya is lovely. To me, it tastes a bit peanut buttery with no nuts or anything in it, no paste as such. V said it was made of coconut jam. Coconut jam. Yeah. So it's a coconut jam, and it is absolutely divine. And I think it's
like a thick honey texture.
Yeah, it's like a thick honey texture. And we will certainly be looking to buy some and take it back to sushi with us when we're back in Bali for breakfast. But more than that, I think I would like to find it in the UK, so we could have it in the UK for breakfast as well, because it's excuse me. I'd like to take it back to the UK because I think it is a really nice taste. Sometimes you eat something and really like it, and this is one of the ones. I can't believe how nice that was.
It was really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice, yeah. So there you are. If you come to Singapore, the Kaya toast you have to try. And look at how busy this place is. Obviously it's very, very popular. Well, that was the Toast Box, and that was a really, really great breakfast. So there you are, that's the Toast Box. It's off Beach Road. I'll try and work out where it is exactly. As you can see, it's really, really busy. It was busy when we came here, busy when we leave. They ask you to be no more than 45 minutes while you're having your breakfast, because they are so busy. So we're on the corner. That's Beach Road there. and I don't know what this road is called. But you got the concourse there. You can see this beach road. And I can't really see a name of anything else, but if you found the concourse, you'd be able to find the toast box.
There's the concourse walk there.
There's the concourse walk, yeah.
Up to you.
So I've just seen the name of the street, as you can see up there, is Jalan Sultan. So Beach Road and Jalan Sultan. So there you are, the toast box. Highly recommended. There you are, for anybody in the UK. St John's Ambulance's headquarters. We said about finding water and 7-Elevens and everything, so we're just walking past another MRT. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go down into the MRT and see if our theory is right. We think there should be a 7-Eleven when we get down here. Quite strange, but I suppose once you get used to it, it'll be quite easy. So if you're coming to Singapore, you know, you'll know straight away if you're looking for water. The first thing you're going to do is come down to MRT. So we'll have a look down. There's cash points down here. So if you need money, there's cash points. And there we are. We have a 7-Eleven again. So that's obviously what you're going to do. So come down to a 7-Eleven and you find it. And also, look at that, charging points. These 7-Elevens are really well catered for as well. There's everything you could need just for the, you know, when you're wandering around. So, and it's a lot cheaper than going into, you know, buying water and things like that, and drinks, and just buying it in the normal shops. You've got cables, even power packs should you run out. Alcohol. So yeah, pretty much everything you could want is in one of these 7-Elevens, but the best thing is you can come in and charge up your phones, because you need your phones a lot. So we're going to have our first experience of the MRT. We've decided to go down to Marina Bay on the MRT, so really, really well organised. You just tap in, come down to the platform, and look at this, in you go.
So you can stand up, Stacey.
Doors are closing.
Stand up, Stacey. On the way out of the Marina Bay MRT, look at it here. Really uncrowded. See you later, bye. Bye. So we're just taking a random exit. We don't really know where we're going, but I'm sure we'll find out when we get set up.
Like London and New York, it's really, really quiet on all of the public transport.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'm sure it's not like this all the time, but everything's quite spacious for the amount of people that are here. So there's not the panic that you would somewhere else getting off at the moment. And plus, it's cheap.
Yeah.
In comparison.
Well, we think it's cheap. We've not really seen how much it's cost us yet, have we?
It's like 500 quid for rail tickets.
Yes, we spent £500 on nothing. Anyway, what we will do is when we finally do find out what the costs have been, we'll put something together, maybe a little short video or something, just discussing the cost of travel, cost of food, cost of accommodation.
It'd be very easy to spend a lot of money here.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how you come in and travel into Singapore. Are you travelling as a holiday and it's like, you know, no expenses, you know, no expense spared? Or are you doing it more of like you're travelling around, seeing different places and it's on a budget, which is pretty much what we're doing, you know. We're not trying to be extravagant in any way, shape or form, because every penny we save now is a penny towards something next time, you know.
That's what to say. If we want a nice meal out, we'll have a nice meal. But
absolutely,
I suppose it's it's just your preference. We quite like getting in with the local sort of stuff, don't we?
Yes, we do. We do.
Although the meal yesterday at the Turkish restaurant, or Lebanese,
yeah,
was quite expensive
but
for lunch. But
it was divine.
We met a really lovely lady who owns the place who gave us loads of information, which actually was invaluable. So
Yeah, so
we
you
ended up on the Singapore Grand Prix track.
We did, yeah. And if you haven't seen that video, it's the previous video to this one.
Anyone that's seen my driving.
Yeah, anybody seen V's driving? Yeah. She's borrowing a car and going round there tomorrow.
I'm competing this year. I wish.
Oh, you
I wouldn't
wish.
even get in the car, would I?
Be fun though, wouldn't it? You know, scare yourself just going down the straight with the speed of them.
I bet you there are track days when it's open.
Yeah.
So it's very expensive.
Do it in a Beetle. You go flat out then, can you, in a Beetle?
Yeah.
Right, so here we are. This is where we've appeared.
This is the Marina Bay stop, so.
This is one of the 5 exit points. And we've probably picked the wrong one. I don't know where we are. So what we need to do now is work out where we're going to go from here.
Not that way.
So all the CCTV as well, look at it.
I think we're the other side of Hey, no, we are.
Well, funnily enough, that is the clue to everything. If you just head towards that every time, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, you just know where you're going. Only been here a day and we're already sort of like recognising things, and it's not that you can't not recognise that, can you? God, it's so big. I would say if you come into this station now, MRT, don't come out on exit 5 because that takes you to the back end of it. But you know, we've done it, we've done it, so you learn, and that'll teach you, won't it?
Yeah, that'll teach me to listen to Mark again. Mark says 5, take 1.
You said you wanted an adventure.
The Neos, but
And look at that, you VW people. That's our first Singaporean VW. It looks almost like an EOS, but we don't think it is. I can't see him having a convertible out here, but look at that. It looks like an EOS from the front, doesn't it? Round now, and that's exit number 2 there. So we're thinking logically, number 1 probably takes you out in the touristy area where you want to be, and number 5 takes you out the furthest point. So we managed to do the furthest point. How clever are we? Now that's a really interesting concept, isn't it? No movement of you know, HGV lorries with trailers in daytime hours. That's what keeps the roads so nice and quiet, I suppose. Then you've got all the, you know, trailers and lorries and that moving around. So we've just been walking past the beginning of the Marina Bay's convention centre, and V's seen this. So I guess we're going in to see some cats.
yeah, we don't want to see anything else, just a cat.
V just wants to see cats. You know what she's like with cats? And lo and behold,
Take one home for that, see?
lo and behold, there is a cat show. So V's very happy.
Have a good day.
Okay, cheers, buddy. So here we go. This is just like any show, Devon County show in the UK, maybe. So we're just gonna have a wander around.
I'm saving you to save me, my baby. Oh, yeah. Cutting loose, just can't.
Well, I think it's only fair to make a separate video about this show. So what we're going to do is going to show you some brief highlights now, and then we're going to carry on with our trip around Singapore today.
I need you more and more, so I won't ever let you down. This time, I know we'll get it right. This time, I know we'll get it right. Oh, baby. This time we'll get it back. This time we'll get it right.
Now, I'm obviously not going to take you in there and show you the toilets, but if you are in Marina Bay Sands and you need a loo, just go into the toilets because it's like a different world, isn't it? It's a bit posh.
Well, I don't know about yours, but in the ladies' toilets, there are loads of ladies in there getting changed and putting their makeup on.
Oh,
Can barely move.
well, the men's really was like
No, very
different
clean.
world. Very, very clean. Yeah, not the sort of thing you normally talk about on video, but yeah, it's important as well because we all do it. If you're walking down outside Marina Bay Sands and you want to go to the gardens in the bay, as you walk down here, there's a little lift and it's almost unobvious. So we'll come down a little bit further and
Before this taxi stand.
see this. You see the taxi stand? You see where the front door is there?
Yeah. Also, the walkover is right there.
You can see the walkover. And there you are. It's quite, we missed it yesterday. It's quite, you know, sort of unobvious really until you know what you're looking for. I guess everything's just a case of like learning, and once you know where it is, it gets easier. Surprisingly enough, you know, we watched a few videos, but you still don't, you know, you get here and everything you think you know. And then we come out here, and this is the walkway. Such a structure. I know I showed it yesterday, but I'm going to show it again because it's worth it. Come down. It is beautiful. These tiles as well, they're quite amazing. They're all mounted, so they move with the wind. I don't know if you can see that. When you look at it now, you can see how they're all suspended. Well, this is what it looks like when you come out the other side. This is the walk to the gardens in the bay. And you look over there, you can see some of the trees, you can see the main tree there. You know, the view, you've got the National Stadium over there. The National Stadium we can see from our hotel room as well. We saw that last night. I don't know if I've got any video footage of it. They got like diagonal lights on it, lighting it up. Anyway, we're going to the what are we going to now?
The flower dome.
We're going to the flower dome now. So sort of know what we're expecting and don't know what we're expecting. So
I think it's a lot of orchids and tropical flowers, obviously.
yeah, I think it's going to be a bit like going to the Eden Project, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So we're going to go to the Eden Project in Singapore. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but the dog's wearing little boots so we don't burn his paws. And there's also a shuttle service down here, so you can just jump on a bus and go up to where you want to go. So we're going to quickly run around to that now, hopefully. I think we can still get on.
Another one now.
Hey? Okay, or?
Yeah. You can buy tickets.
Oh, we're going to buy a ticket. So the shuttle service is $3 two ways per person. So, you know, that's relatively cheap in it, but it's cash only. So if you want to do that, be aware that it is only cash. So apparently it's about a 10-minute walk if you're going to walk up there, or if you want to take this, I believe it just takes just over a minute. So we'll see how long it takes when we get there. So if you bought a pass and you come up to these events, up here for the Cloud Forest, you need to come to counter 4.
Buy your ticket online, the same thing.
Or you can buy your ticket online. Right, okay.
Just for this, you don't have to buy a pass. You can just buy a ticket online.
So
Get that queue behind us, though. Not
yeah,
too bad.
yeah. I mean, if we look round, the queue's not too bad, but there was a load of kids we saw earlier on, so that could really make it. You know, if you've got to stop behind a school trip, which I think's happening, you could have a big wait.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, ticket number 4 for us, and we'll be fine.
Comparison to $220 3-day pass. You can do absolutely anything you want to do on it. This would have been $50 each.
So already,
Yeah.
we've.
Everything in here is free, and the other part of it is another $20. So that would have been $70 each
Yeah.
just to come in here.
So it's certainly well worth getting that pass, and that's 3 days we've got this pass for.
Yeah, because we can use the hop on and hop off buses now as
Okay.
well.
So instantly when you come in, it's air conditioned, so much nicer.
Again, we crammed so much into our Singapore trip. We think it's only fair that we make an entirely separate video for this Gardens by the Bay experience. It was immense, and we live quite near the Eden project, and I'll be honest with you, we've been many times. This was worlds apart. It was just fantastic.
Well, there we are. We come to the end of it. That exhibition was still inside, but as with every exhibition, there's lots of things to buy. So, should you wish to purchase anything, this is what you can expect. Prints, all sorts of bits and pieces, oils. Well, there we go. That was a really good 4 hours, I reckon, spent. You could probably spend a lot longer than that in there. However, you know, depends how much you want to see. We've only got a short time. We've only got 4 days here, so you've got to sort of run around a bit. But yeah, we really enjoyed it, and I think that Monet exhibition was far better than I ever expected. You know, I thought it was going to be quite bored, but really, really was quite good. So think about it, and you know, spend it. And if you want to come here, get that pass as well, because it's saving us so much money. I'll put more details about the pass downstairs afterwards, right? So you get downstairs. I'll put more details about the pass down below in the description, and then you'll be able to decide whether you want to do it or not. But already we reckon we've saved at least $100, or Singapore dollars, that is. There we are. So we're going to move on there. The next place we're going to go to is a viewpoint in Marina Bay Sands Hotel. So I'm not really sure what to expect from that, but it's all included in the ticket, so we're going to do it. One other little bit of advice I would give you as well is if you are coming here to the Cloud Forest, come earlier. We've noticed it getting busier and busier and busier. It's about 2 o'clock now, and it is really, really quite busy. We got in, I don't know, it must have been about 10 o'clock when we got here, and it certainly was a lot less people. Obviously, with any attraction, just come up the stair lift there. Obviously, with any attraction, it's going to get busier as the day goes on, and with a place like this, it's going to get busier as it gets close to the twilight sort of time, because the lights and everything. So it depends what you want to see, but personally I would come in early in the day. Well, you saw earlier on how busy it was. Now look at it. It's about 3 o'clock now, so you get the idea as it draws on to the evening and there's going to be lights and everything like that. I think you get more people up here, so you know, make your own decisions, but I think I'm quite happy with the fact that we come up here early. Now we're going to get the shuttle again, which is to the left when you come back out, and we'll go back down, and next we're going to the observation tower, Marina Sands Bay Hotel. So we go down through here. There's another shuttle waiting. Well, here we are now. We're in the queue for the observation deck in the Marina Bay Sands. Marina Bay Sands. How do you say? The Marina Bay Sands Hotel. Cool. The heat's getting to me, guys. It's relatively large queue. I mean, I don't know what it gets like inside, but they're letting so many in as people come out. So at least there's going to be a set amount of people inside. So in that respect,
You might want a hat and some cover from the sun if it's a big queue.
well, yeah. I mean, to be perfectly honest, if there's a big queue, it's going to be very, very hot because the sun, depending on the time of day you come in here. If you come in the morning, the sun's going to be behind there.
I suggest anyone coming to St. Paul's, bring a long sleeve, those really thin, almost beach shirts, just so you can cover up from the sun a little bit.
It's the sun's quite hot. Stupid thing to say. The sun is really quite harsh when it does come out properly.
I think it's about 38 degrees today.
Is it 38 degrees? I'm melting here. You see me melting. Anyway, we're going to go up into the observation deck now, and we'll have a look at that, and hopefully be a bit more fun. What can I see while I'm stood here in the queue? Well, you got Helix Bridge there. You got the Marina Bay shopping centre there, and that is about all you can see from here. The hop-on, hop-off bus, we've got a ticket for that as well, so we'll probably do some of that. If you remember, we did some in New York as well, which was quite good because we got to see quite a lot in quite a short period of time. So we'll probably be using that as well tomorrow, or maybe even today, who knows. Ticket twice now, and that was 32 each saved. So that's,
Or 28 for you tomorrow.
or 28 for tomorrow when I turn a bit older.
All sorts of concessions over here when you're 60.
Yeah, and who would be 60? I don't know who's 60. I really don't know what she's trying to say. Am I 60 tomorrow? Nah, it can't be me, surely.
Peak times is 36, that must be after 4 o'clock, you see.
I see, yeah. So,
To be fair, I wouldn't want to come up here then.
Yeah.
They were so busy.
So you can see all the different prices up there. Sunset, 118. You can see the queuing is pretty organised, and people are not really like shoving each other or doing anything. It's all very organised and chilled. Yes, it's busy, but I think we expected it to be busy, didn't we? When you come in the observation deck, you'll notice behind me, I'm not going to be so obvious as I point it, but you come in and you have a welcome photo. So you can see just behind me there, they're taking their photos, and everybody comes in, gets their photo taken, and then you get handed a card. You got the card in your hand, V? The card here to claim your photo. This is, if you really want to have our photo, there's a QR code, you can get one. but I'm sure you don't. So we're now just about to go up in the lift, and it's going to be great, really full, I reckon. And we're going to go up 54 floors, so that'll be hot and sweaty. Let's hope it's air conditioned this time. It's quicker than I thought.
the middle seat. Daddy liked talk radio. On gravel he would drive real slow. He told me, let's go see what we could see. We pulled into the empty lot before the pavement got too hot. Underneath her leafy crown, the only shade for miles.
Well, it is a totally different view up here, isn't it, to what we saw in the flyer yesterday. You got more time to sort of look around. And we're looking over there. That's roughly where we are, isn't it?
No,
Our hotel is still up there?
no. We're back over that way, aren't we? That way.
All looks the same, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right, actually, because there's all the big buildings to the right. Yeah, you're right. So we'll be looking over that way to our hotel, so when we get around that sort of position, we'll have a look.
So patiently we watch from our proud little tree beyond a little song to me. Suddenly the air would shake, the jet plane filled up all the space. The wheels went up and got
One thing I have got to say is how much more relaxed it is compared to... It was at the Edge when we went to in New York.
Yes.
And if you've not seen the video, you need to see the video when we went to the Edge in New York. If you have a look in the playlist, you'll find the New York videos. And it was chaos up there. It was just people, you know, in front of people. You couldn't see anything. It was really difficult to walk around. This, on the other hand, is amazing. Interesting that this is all protected with glass,
Yeah.
not wire. Is that because you get more wind here?
Yeah, it could be. There's wire back around that way. It's just, it's very end-tip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate so people do climb up and do Titanic impressions.
Well, that's a very good point for you. I'll tell you what, you might be dead right. Maybe they've had someone who's tried to do it.
You know, people are like,
Singapore is massive, isn't it?
yeah, you know people that live here.
I mean, as far as the eye can see, there's high rise. Yeah.
I think do get smaller out there, but then it's hard to tell, isn't it? It's just so far away.
Well, perspective, I bet you there's not much difference.
The coastline up here, though, it does look beachy, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, we're going to be going to Sentosa on, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, so you'll be able to see a bit of beach life in Singapore as well.
I don't know if these beaches are, like, beach-worthy, if you like. You don't know. Maybe. If
Certain,
you went in the tourist trap, you might travel it that way, but
and of course, there you are, the oi polloi, all the people who are spending their money and having a great time. There's a DJ up there just now. Do you imagine being the DJ for this place? What a success story that is, really. See an airplane taking off there. So Changi must be up in that area there, which would sort of tie into how long it took us to get here. If we keep on watching, I'm sure we'll see another one in a minute. Well, V's decided she needs to go in, get some shade, because it really is quite hot up here. I guess we're closer to the sun, aren't we? Just joking. So there we are, we look. It's just immense. And you will notice as you come around the very far side, there's a lot of shade in the afternoon. So there are lots and lots of people sat in the shade to get out of the sun. Now if you look up that way, you can see a series of beaches. Now we don't know if we're going to have time, but we're thinking possibly that would be a great place to go to get out of the tourist sort of trail and get up and see a bit of untouched Singapore. Maybe, I don't know, I don't think it'd be untouched as such, will it? But we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, we've only got a few days and got so much planned. I don't know if we'll have enough time, but there may be an MRT that can get us up near there, and then we can go up and have a look. We are going to Sentosa, though, so we may have to make do with that.
We watch from our proud little tree beyond a little song to me. Suddenly the air would shake, the jet plane filled up all the space. The wheels went up and got so near.
Well, that was the observation tower, and quite a chilled experience, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, moves away.
Yeah.
Actually, when it gets busy, it's
Yeah. I think when it gets busy, it could be a bit different. However, we've all just been kicked out because obviously they have a different rate after a certain time of
What
day.
I'm trying to say is the riffraff are only allowed into 4 o'clock, and you've got to leave. And then all the people who've bought the expensive tickets are allowed in. Obviously, we bought the cheap ones.
Yeah, we bought the cheap seats as normal. I think the experience is just the same, isn't it?
Yeah, I think evenings would be really busy. So
Yeah, and imagine you picking your evening and finding out you're not going to have a sunset. That'd be quite disappointing, wouldn't it?
although sunset up there would be absolutely stunning, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you get a sunset, it's going to be one of the best sunsets you'll see, I'd imagine. However, all the sunset pictures I see when they talk of Singapore sunsets is... I've just got my cable tapping me back. I wondered what it was then. All the pictures I see of Singapore sunsets seem to have the Marina Bay Sands Hotel
In it.
So if you're on it, you can't really take that photo, can you? So
To be fair, my favourite sunset would have sand in the foreground. So
sand and a bit of sea.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if you can hear me above all this noise. This is the shopping mall in Marina Bay Sands, and this is the food court. It's absolute chaos here. It's really difficult just to even sit down and have a drink. People desperate to get seats. I think personally, if I could, I would skip it. I wouldn't bother coming in here, and I would look for somewhere a bit more local on the side streets, because I don't think it's any cheaper. I'm looking how close it is. Yeah, I don't think it's any cheaper than any of the other broker centres, but it's just absolute chaos in here. It might be what you want to go for. Make your own decisions when you... Well, I guess when you come to Singapore, you're going to be looking for somewhere to take a photograph as well, aren't you? And if you look along here, I'm going to turn the camera around. You look along here, and everybody's starting to set up their cameras. So obviously, this is a favoured place to take a photo of the sunset. Now, I'd imagine I'm looking up there, and I'd imagine that could be quite a good skyline, couldn't it? So we're going to just come down here a bit. Well, just looking up to the sky, and a Hercules is just flown across. I'd imagine from Royal Singaporean Army or Air Force.
8 parachutes.
And we got parachutes up above us. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they have smoke coming from them in a minute. They're all coming into formation. So hopefully you can see this against the sky. You can see all the parachutes coming down. Apparently there is going to be a firework display tonight and some sort of celebration. I'll tell you more when I find out more. Now we were going to go on the street food tour, and we've decided at the last minute to cancel and stay here and watch the firework display. And the celebrations, apparently there's a fair bit going on, so we thought we'd stay here instead. Hence, also, why so many people are gathering. If you look all around the bay, lots and lots of people are gathering. And probably the cameras setting up weren't for the sunset, they were for the fireworks. Right, I've just had a look at the information, and we've got a couple of fly pasts now after the parachute jumps. Fly past to the Singapore flag. I think it must be an anniversary of Singapore. That's what's going on. There's a couple of fly pasts, and then there's a series of firework displays, with a main firework display about 8:30. So me and V, like I said earlier, we've decided to forego the street food tour and watch this, and then we'll go to a hawker centre ourselves, near where we're staying in the hotel, and do our own food tour again. Sometimes it's better, isn't it? We do worry that if we go on an organised one, we might be disappointed. Who knows?
So what Mark really means is, if we go and organise one, someone's going to make us eat boneless duck feet. And I don't know that I'm quite ready for that. I'll have a go at most things, but boneless duck feet, I'm going to give that one a miss if no one minds.
Unless, of course, one of you lot wants to buy us some boneless duck feet.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
And then Fee's going to eat it. She does. She really means it. Now, we've just seen a military boat come in, and it's parked there, a little military speedboat with a few guys in it. And then we saw some flares go up in the sky. So I'm presuming that the fly past will happen quite soon now. Scanning the skies, but we're not seeing anything yet. But it does explain why we were seeing military airplanes flying around yesterday. So you can now see some military barges coming up. And we saw some more flares go off. I'm going to have to be a bit better, because every time a flare goes off, I get the camera and they just do one flash. If you look in the distance there, you can see the airplanes. I presume they're going to come in closer. Strange formation they're flying in.
An arrow?
Well, the one behind. I suppose it is meant to be an arrow, isn't it? Yeah. But they ain't got the planes to really complete it, have they? I can hear an helicopter coming up from behind us. Sounds like a Chinook, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm convinced that's a Chinook. Oh, that could be the Singaporean flag. It's coming up. Here it comes. Oh, it's not a Chinook. Oh, it is a Chinook. Yeah, it is a Chinook. Now look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at that. That's such an impressive helicopter, the Chinook. Such a distinctive sound as well. Now we got a 21 gun salute, I think that's going to be. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Is that 7 guns? So it should be. They should fire 3 times. And now we'll be in for the fire. Oh no! Well, if you look around the bay, there are quite literally thousands of people here. I reckon there's more than just tourists. I think there's a lot of local people here as well. Desperately waiting for a sunset to happen behind that set of buildings. I don't know if it's going to happen. I know V's open more than me. Wait for the flares. They're gonna have fire flares? Oh, not they. Oh, they might do. He's coming back. I reckon they might fire flares. No. Well, in the end, that was quite a good firework display, wasn't it? We're going to carry on now. You can see everybody is like leaving now, so we're going to try and catch a bus and head up towards Little India. Well, we've seen like probably what the busiest situation is in Singapore. It is absolutely crazy here, but on the whole, most people have sort of queued up behind people and done it properly. I've seen a few push in, and you know, really ruins it for the image of everybody else. But on the whole, I reckon everybody here is, you know, quite pleasant and obeys by the rules.
Yeah.
This is really, really busy here, and I don't know if you can see it, like, you know, looking down through it, really, really busy. But everybody is just getting on and doing everything, you know, there's no real pushing, no shoving, no nothing, so it's great. Really enjoyed it. Well, we've got off the train at Jalan Besar, and we're now in Little India. We're going to go to it. There's a little hawker centre that we've seen that's to my left, down a couple of streets. But we thought we'd just have a wander up and have a look at some of the buildings. And while we're up here, we're just going to have a little look around and see what's about. Right, bit early, but my first birthday beer.
It's not your birthday. Happy birthday, Kieran.
Happy birthday, Kieran. And happy birthday, May, in a few hours. So we haven't even got the name of this Indian yet, but the plate come with the rice and some sort of curry sauce and coleslaw. Then that's a that is pepper chicken, and that was, what was that chicken called again? Masala chicken. So we've got pepper chicken and masala. Pepper chicken and masala chicken. Got a couple of poppadoms. And this was about $6 for them, and about $5 for the rice.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So all in all, pretty good. I've just finished the food here in Chettynad. It's in Little India, and it's in Upper Weld Road. And I've got a good burn on my lips. It feels really nice. Not too keen on all the bones, but that is eating authentic Indian food, I'm afraid, unfortunately. But taste is amazing, really is amazing. It's there's two sides as well when you come in. You have to go to the right hand side. If you're going to drink alcohol, you have to go to the right hand side, which isn't an issue. There's quite a lot of us in there. And if you want to, you know, if you're not worried about drinking alcohol, you can sit on the other side. Oh, got a little bit of a burn. Anyway, so that's the remains. I mean, that don't look too good, does it? But it was quite tasty. The that was biryani. That was pepper chicken. Personally, I preferred the biryani to the pepper chicken. And because it's Singapore Day, we got we bought 2 Tiger beers and we got a third free. So, you know, job's a good one. We're gonna head after this. We're gonna head back and get some more kit. Got a big day tomorrow. Obviously, if you all know, you know what it is tomorrow. It's my big day. Anyway, the chap who served us was so keen for us to do a review because I don't think they get a lot of tourists through here. So if you're looking for something really authentic, I eat a lot of Indian food in the UK, and this was as good as I've tasted. Be prepared though, you're going to have to pick the bones out. Apart from that, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, if you're in Singapore and you want some Indian food, get up here, it's good. So this was, it's called Chettynad Curry Palace. Honestly, the food was brilliant, and the people in there are amazing as well. So absolutely, you've got to get yourself here. And as I said, it's oh, there's the address there. Yeah, 2930 Upper Weld Road, Singapore. So if you want to come to this curry house, it is the place to be. Honestly, really good food. Get that?
80 cents. That's quite cheap. Red Bull.
Right, so we're on our way back now. We believe we're only just down here somewhere, about 10 minutes. It was nice to meet those guys in the Indian. When I was talking to you, there was a group of 4 lads behind us, and they were insistent I had my photo taken with them afterwards, just because I was English, of all things. And they supported Liverpool. I had to explain I was a gooner. But, you know, they were happy with that. I'm still English-ish. Anyway, I think this is really where we draw this video to an end. And we say good night, and we'll see you in the morning. If you've enjoyed it and you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And give a video a like if it's any good, if it's any useful. You know, if you could gained any information out of it that you think was good. You know, V's trying to stay out of the video because she's wobbling. That's why she's staying out of it. But apart from that, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Look after yourselves. Bye. Well, we're going to keep this video open a little bit longer because we've just come down and it's this chap's birthday, so we're going to sing him happy birthday.
You come center.
I come centre.
Please come.
It's not my birthday.
நம்ம ஆள் யாரும் மிஸ் ஆகலையா? வாங்க உள்ளாங்க ஐயா உள்ளாங்க நீங்க என்ன போட்டோ கேமரா தூக்கி நிக்கிறீங்களா? நம்மளுக்காக ஒரு ஜீவன் இருக்குது. Thank you very much. ஐயா போனங்க அவங்க நம்ம கவுண்ட் ஜீவன் எடுக்க நடங்க They go for international tweet. உள்ள போசன உள்ள போ. இல்ல வந்து வரணும். நீங்க வாங்க. ஓகே. ஏ மாமா நீ வாங்க. நீங்க இல்ல. வா வா. ஓகே. அப்படியே பண்ணிருங்க. ஆதி க்ளோஸ் ஆகிட்டு வாங்க ஜோஸ்வா. ஒரு ஆள் எடுத்தா போதும். ராஜேஷ் வாடா. Excuse me. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. எங்க ஜாசி ரெடி உன் கேமராங்க ஐயா போனதா போட்டோ அதான் ஐயா போனாங்களா சொல்லாங்க